Today is day 2 of 5. Come on in and check out what I'm doing today. Okay, so today I'm going to be focusing on sanding all the doors and the structure. And the reason why I do this type of preparation is because I'm able to spray all the surfaces. So nothing gets brushed and rolled. It will not be the same finish on the structure and on the doors if you brush and roll it. So I like to stay consistent and take care of all the protection needed to be able to obtain the best possible finish. So today, let me show you what I'm working with. 38 doors right here. 38, stacked them up. Yesterday I took them down and didn't do much prep on the doors. I just kind of focused on removing them and masked the rest of the open cupboards. Here, this hood fan was extremely greasy, which is normal. You know, over the years, grease accumulates. But yesterday, I took the opportunity to scrape most of the, thick grease that's on here. And then today, day 2, I'm gonna sand it nicely, make it smooth, check for any imperfections, and make this hood fan look brand new again. Let me show you here. Strawberry milkshake, it's the best. Okay, let me show you what I'm working with here. All right. So these are oak cabinet doors. So I'm gonna be sanding them. And when I'm sanding, what I'm focused on is breaking all the sharp edges of the door. I'm not completely disforming the door, but I don't want it to be sharp edges because the paint will not adhere as well on a pointy surface rather than a rounded surface. So when I'm sanding, I'm kind of just doing this movement right here to just kind of round the edges here so the paint and the primer can adhere very well to avoid any chips or just overall longevity of the door. So what I'm using is my vacuum, my sander right here. I'm excited. Today is Wednesday. I'm spraying the primer. Today's day 3 of 5, and I will be using a new paint sprayer. I want to keep it simple. Gotta wear your seatbelt. This 2024. I usually dedicate a machine for primer and then top coat, but I want to show my viewers that it's possible to do it with one machine. Keep it simple, and that's what I will be doing. So stay tuned. Later this video, I will be showing what paint sprayer it is. Morning tea. Here I got the GX19. It comes with a 25-foot hose, but I have also attached a whip hose to it. It's a 1/8 size, as you can see. I also took the spray gun from my 395 Grey Cool machine, so I can put it on this one just because I like this PC contractor gun better than the one that it comes with. And it's so flexible. The whip hose gives me that flexibility, makes it easy to maneuver on tight spaces, unlike the actual hose where some people just attach that to the spray gun, which is not really that comfortable. So every little thing matters. Also, the primer that I will be using this week is Bin Shellac. So this is gonna be the best for tannin bleeding. No hiccups, just a smooth, flawless finish. It's a light machine. I love it. Carrying it was very easy. It also came with a 210 FFLP tip, which I will be using for the primer. Is a 210 fine finish. Also, to remove the hopper, it's pretty easy. You just undo it at the bottom. Just like anything, you unscrew it. Comes off pretty easy if you want to clean the bucket or whatnot. Comes with a mesh filter at the bottom. Very easy to put back on as well. So I'm really liking the setup. I'll see if I ever remove it and actually put a hose attachment to it, but for the first time I definitely just want to try it out and see how I like the hopper. That is the prime. Flip the switch, you're ready to spray. That is a pressure gauge, and I usually run around 1,000, 1,100 psi. Here is day 4. I have the paint in the sprayer. I'm using Renner wood coatings with the hardener additive. Renner 765 is what I'm shooting. For the island, it's a 20 sheen. So that is compared to as a satin. So take a look. I need to tack cloth the surface first to remove any minor dust that gets left behind even when you vacuum it. So I'm tacking everything, just making sure it's all nice and smooth and clean so I can spray the first coat of the island. Nice and easy. Clean this camera here. All right, today is day 4 of 5. I just finished spraying the 2 colors today, the white chantilly lace and forget the color of the island, but it's like a dark brown. Just locking up my trailer. Another great day. Another great day. It's not easy spraying 2 colors in one day. You really have to be patient. There's a lot of in-between waiting. Just because you have to spray the first color, wait for it to dry, second coat, wait for it to dry, protect the doors or kind of reinstall the doors if you have the time, protect the island, clean your machine, then start the other color, the main color, and wait for that first coat to dry, give it the second coat, check for any imperfections. So there's definitely a lot that goes into spraying 2 colors in 5 days. I'd rather do that than come back on Saturday and spend 6 days. So today's a much longer day, but it's done. It's a chilly day, -5 here in Ottawa, capital and capital of Canada. Client was nice enough to give me a coffee. See what tomorrow has in stores, and hopefully we got a smooth day 5. Got another submission this week. This is my 3rd submission request this week. Let's talk a little bit about that. Response time when you get a submission. I cannot respond right away right now, but try to respond as quickly as possible, giving the customer an amazing experience right off the bat. It's so important. I've gotten so many clients and I've won so many projects just by communicating, being responsive, answering their questions. Another thing is the price. You know, right now it's January. I want to get the ball rolling. I'm not trying to give the highest prices, right now. Definitely there's, I can play with the prices. I'm a one-man show, so I don't have a lot of overhead, which is great. So definitely the right price to get the ball rolling this month and to set me up for a successful 2024. So when I get home, I will be replying to the submission, and cross my fingers I get the job. Tomorrow's Friday. Gotta go get a haircut right now. Gotta look fresh and receive the photos. day. Today's Friday, day 5. Let me show you what time it is. It is 1:22. 1:22. And this project has been completed. 5 days in the home, 2 colors, 1 person. I got the entire rest of the day to enjoy with my family or whatever I want to do. Right now I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I pretty much skip lunch. I like to fast throughout the day whenever I can. It's just good. It's good. It's healthy for you, and keeps you light, keeps you sharp. And I'm super glad how this project went. She's extremely happy. They're just so happy. It never gets old to finish the project and install the doors. Why I love the 4x6 trailer that I have is just enough space to put all my tools, all my equipment, and just load it, unload it, and I don't gotta think or move any tools at all. I do gotta pull the trailer, but it's there on site on Monday, and then I pick it up on Friday, so only 2 times. I love the flexibility of the trailer. Just at the gas station, about to fill up this car, but extremely well, this project. One thing I want to mention, next week I got another project, exactly the same, almost the same layout as well. 2 colors. I will again do it in 5 days using Renner wood coatings with the hardener additive. When I got home yesterday, I sent the quote for the submission that I got through my website. I don't know where they found me, on Facebook, Instagram, on Google, but the submission came through my website, and that's where I received it. So I would say majority of my leads come from my website. Definitely a good 30-40% comes to Messenger, which is on my Facebook, and then I'm able to quickly respond, ask for the information that I need to provide a detailed quote and details on each project. So yesterday I sent out the quote for about $6,500 was the project. It was an oak job, about an hour away, so definitely have to, take in mind the commute and all that. We'll follow up if I did get that project. Okay, just a recap of this week is, well, the good thing is that I got 3 submissions on my website, so 3 leads that I've sent out the quote, but I have not received any feedback yet. So maybe next week, tune in, I will be telling you that I closed. I think I'm going to be able to close at least 2 of them. The other one was just a little far away, so we'll see about that. But I'm just going out, getting ready to go meet my brother Dennis, who is so one of the things that I did this week was that I purchased the GX19. I've used it with the primer, bin shellac. I've used it with the top coat, Renner 765 with the hardener additive, and this one is the GX19 has a hopper, so it has a bucket, attachment, and I did like it that I can dump all the paint in and just like go spray. But one thing I didn't really like about it was that I had to clean the bucket like extremely well, because I don't know if I'm just picky, but I had to like really check that there's no debris in there, and then before I put the other paint inside, and yeah, I don't know. I think I just have to get used to it, but maybe next week I'll think about removing it and putting a hose attachment, just because I'm used to the hose attachment and just doing it quicker, because I'm so good at it. But like anything, you have to kind of get used to it. So I'll think about it this weekend. I did this project in 5 days, 2 colors. It was an oak cabinetry, so I the first coat I did roll it in just to fill in the pores, and then spray as normal 2 coats of primer, and then the 2 coats of top coat with Renner 765 with the 404 hardener for the extra durability and washability you want in your cabinets. It's a good feeling that you've accomplished something so hard that you just want more of it, So next week I actually have the exact same project, even probably the same layout, 2 colors. I will be doing it in 5 days, but as hard as it is, it's Friday, it's over, the job is done, I can sleep at night. There's no touch-ups, no hiccups, no drips. Any hiccups that I did have this week, Not much, to be honest. My process is so, it's so embedded in me that like I took this time off work. I come to the project and I just know what to do. There's no hiccups. If I have my steps, I know what I'm doing each and every day, and that makes me feel good because I've perfected and perfecting what I'm doing each and every day to make it as easy as possible for myself so I can leave, on time, be home with my family, and just enjoy life. That's what it's about. I mean, I love my work, but I love my personal life even more because that is what really grounds me and keeps me going. But at the same time, I love making videos like this, sharing it with you guys, and just getting a little more, giving you guys a little more behind the scenes on what I do each and every day. I wouldn't have had such a smooth operation if it wasn't for ColorX. Delivering my paint products, materials, equipment from Toronto to Ottawa. Tell them the painter Ottawa sent you and they will definitely take care of you. Another thing that to mention is the protection that I had this week was extremely important. I mean, I couldn't have done it. It was a small, tight area, but my zip wall barrier system, their equipment, their poles, their reusable sheets, their magnetic door entry, all of it has changed my business completely so I can have a smooth, efficient, effective process that I don't think I'll ever change. So to be able to create a spray booth within my barrier from my zip wall poles is like game changer for me to spray the doors vertically and have my rack system from zip wall is the number one thing that you need to be able to work in the home effectively and protect and respect the space that you're in. Es viernes, el cuerpo lo sabe, so I'll see you guys next week on another video. And again, ColorX providing me the best possible products. If you're in Canada, all over Canada, ColorX is your number one team. You want to have a smooth running operation. Simple as that. Adios.